one thing I want people to know too about real estate is, especially the first time home buyers, they make it easier for you to get anything but a house. And we have to start talking about that.
Absolutely.
Same thing as people of color. We start talking about things that lead to wealth. We're talking about insurance. We are inherently, we have, pre-existing conditions. And so, yeah, you might can get a small insurance policy, but when you want $1 million policy and you can afford to pay for it, you can't just say that you're going to be able to get that like they might say on social media. No. Now, that diabetes that your family has, we're not giving you $1 million. Right. Those pre-existing conditions, we don't have that. Same thing like buying a house. They can go buy a car, and some places won't even check your credit or even check your money or your income. But a house, they're going to go so far deep in you, and then you have everybody wants to be entrepreneurs. They make it hard on a person with a business,
right,
to get a house. Man, you can make $1 million in your business. Somebody can make $100,000 on a job, and they'll get more from be able to get a house faster than you.
Absolutely.
And so we got to talk about those things in our community, and that's one of the reasons I believe, biggest reasons why we're running away from home ownership or going after these wealth vehicles that they have, because these are the roadblocks, and people are just like, I don't want to be turned away anymore. Are you finding that?
I do. And one of the things that I think about in real estate is in the African American community, we are taught that wealth is, I can wear Gucci or I can wear Louis. But we're also looking at the society as, oh man, the police are against us, the economy's against us, that we're never gonna come up. And that's not true. It's the lack of education of home ownership, stock investment, and entrepreneurship being the top 3 ways to create wealth, definitely. Right? And so if we would just get on that knowledge train of building wealth through one of those 3 areas, we could change economically, systemically what's happening to us. If I had a house and I got in some type of trouble, right? Yeah. Some type of trouble. Now you can go out and leverage the equity in your home and get the best lawyers, get the best support team, get those things that we don't normally have, but we refuse to believe. And I think some of it comes also from, we're probably in our age group, the first generation that wasn't like truly affected by the racism in the form of slavery and segregation. It's still happening, but not like it happened to our parents and our grandparents. So we still hold on to some of their thought process. I'm not putting my money in the bank. Why?
Well, once you start to get to a point of education, I get when they say that, but a lot of people who say that they don't want to put their money in the bank don't know why they're saying it.
Right.
Because our parents didn't, or our grandparents didn't want to put our money in the bank because they actually saw the banks dry up. Yes. They actually saw where they couldn't go. They go into the ATM and nothing would come back out. Or at least their mothers saw it. They saw 29 and in the 30s and these type of things. And so when you start to think about that, it's like, I'm not ever going back to a bank. I would say you don't got to put your money in the bank. I use banks. I don't have my money just sit in the bank. I use them. Yeah. Bank got to be a partner of mine. If not, I don't want my money there. But we got to understand how that works.
And